We are here, as you said, with Stephen from Arrow. Stephen, I want to know how your life has changed when you dipped your toes in the pool of comic geekery. And I speak of as one of them, because of course the show inspired, but oh yeah, no really. It's a nice suit, but trust me, underneath this, like I could just bore you to death with all the details of, Batman's other life. But I mean, tell me, it's been a great success for you, and the show does a great job of kind of taking little pieces of that, but then kind of making its own mythology. But how has it kind of changed? Who you're hearing from, who's tweeting to you, all of that?
Well, I'm just getting into connecting with comic book fans because we haven't actually done a Comic-Con since the show premiered.
Really?
We did New York Comic-Con 4 days after the show premiered, but I'm going to be at WonderCon in Anaheim, and then I'm sure we'll have a panel in San Diego again this year. And if my Twitter is any indication, the questions will come fast and furious, and they will be all about the details, which I'm good with.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other world of fans, those Comic-Con folks.
Yeah, and it's nice to have fans that are passionate, even though I'm sure we get into the minutia a little bit, but both of our executive producers, two of our three, are huge comic book nerds. Am I allowed to say that?
Yes, we embrace.
No, I think they own that.
Yeah, no.
Own the nerd. Own the nerd. So I'm not worried, and I'm crazy with the details of the show, so they can come at me with anything they want.
Were
It'll be fine.
you a nerd before doing Arrow?
No, I was really.
No.
I was really into wrestling.
That's a different kind of nerdom.
But I mean, there was a fandom there that was just as intense as a lot of the comic book fans that I see.
Have you become more like into comic books and things like that?
Absolutely. I mean, Jeff Johns just wrote our 16th episode.
Oh,
and
wow.
He's the chief
Great
creative
comic book
officer.
writer.
Yeah, he's the chief creative officer of DC, and he's had me out to the headquarters. My brother-in-law is a huge comic book fan, and I mean, he sent him out. We got him in the vault at Marvel Comics. It's pretty cool getting involved in most of it, and I've definitely become more of a fan.
But at the end of the day, it's still your character. I mean, you're playing them. So when you started, did you do research? Did you bone up? Or did you kind of decide how you're going to put your stamp on it first?
No, I boned up a little bit after the pilot.
Right.
But leading into the pilot, I just, I trusted our director and our executive producers. And what I saw when I first read the script in my mind's eye was pretty much in line with what they wanted for the series. So afterwards, I read a bunch of stuff. I read Longbow Hunters in year one, and I love comic books.
How does it feel to be part of something like this, the inaugural Canadian Screen Awards?
It's really exciting. I mean, I won a Gemini Award in 2007, and that was the first moment where I really felt like I belonged in the industry a little bit. It was validating. It was lovely, and I'm excited that we've put everything together, and it's wonderful to come back. It's nice. I'm home. I got to see my family yesterday. It's my dog and my mom, and
yeah, it's
not in that
grounding.
order, by the way.
No, Mom, if you're watching, he saw you first.
I saw her first.
Yeah.
In my heart and in my head.
Are you excited about meeting anybody here? Somebody that makes you sort of go weak at the knees a little bit?
Yeah, I'm presenting with Catherine O'Hara.
Whoa!
And she's one of my favorite.
I love her.
She's fantastic. She's a legend. And we have our script for presenting, and she was like, by the way, I changed the script and I made it funnier.
Oh, good.
Whatever you say, Catherine
Yeah,
O'Hara,
no
you can
kidding.
do whatever you want.
Good luck keeping up.
Yeah, exactly. I just hold my own, hopefully.
Fantastic. And now, you know Martin Short's hosting, of course.
do.
And so you're familiar with SCTV and all his characters.
I was, and then I read, I've been a big fan of Martin Short for a while, and then there was a wonderful profile on him in Vanity Fair that I read over my Christmas vacation, and I was fascinated by him. So I said yes to this before I found out that he was hosting, and then getting to meet him hopefully will just be icing on the cake.
Do you have a favorite character of his that you would like to have dinner with? Be like, Martin, come over, but dress as this character.
I like his character. It's one of his lesser-known movies, which it's still well-known, but I like Pure Luck. I like the guy that just goofed around all the time. There's one scene where he just leans down, he gets a straw straight up the nose, and then blood gushes
You want to have
everywhere.
that guy for dinner?
I want to have that guy for
that
dinner.
tells me a lot about you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very
I hope you have a
much.
lovely evening.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, and
can
the
step out.
cavalcade continues. Thank you so much.